this first episode of Effeh's Talk, Geraldine and I delve deep into the topics on friendship that we are forced to overlook. The things that happen between friends that we brush over. Those situations you reacted to and were named emotional or childish, but deep down you knew your feelings were valid. We see you, we feel you, so let's discuss it.
You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. And for you got a friend in me.
Hi loves, welcome back to our YouTube channel.
Hi.
I'm Geraldine and today I'm here with Nora
Hi.
to answer some few questions.
Yeah. Who are you?
Who am I? I'm a girl.
Okay. A body.
No, I'm not a
You're not a
body.
body.
I'm
You're
not
a
a
child of
body.
God.
Yeah. I like food.
Wow.
Yeah. I like food for people but not for myself. I don't know if it makes sense. I'm interested in food, nutrition, whatever it does.
She's a dietitian.
I'm not a dietitian. No, but don't lie to them. Don't lie to them.
What are you?
Nutritionist. I don't have the license, so I'm not a dietitian.
Oh, okay.
You
So
get
until you get the license.
Yeah. Who do we call a friend? From my definition, right? A friend is someone that you share a vision with.
Okay.
Okay, it's not just vibes. We will come to that, but a friend is someone that you guys have the same, or should I say similar vision,
Yeah.
and you are working towards that. So in course of working towards their vision, then the friendship comes in. Okay,
Yeah.
so we have some people who be like, oh, okay, so when I was in SHS, this person was in my class and we're not talking anymore because the vision is done.
Yeah.
Like you guys were friends for a particular period of time because of what you sought to achieve. Okay, but since you are done with that phase, the friendship is over. So basically, a friendship is something. Yes, that is something.
It's serious.
It's not serious, but it's more of like the time you spend with someone in working towards a vision.
Okay.
So that's where the whole friendship issue comes in.
For me, friendship is very serious to me.
Eh.
Yeah. I wouldn't randomly
How
call
serious?
somebody a friend.
Yeah,
Like
me
the way
too.
people just meet somebody 1-2 times and they're like, oh, this is my friend. Nah, I don't use the word like that. For me to call you a friend, it means like we've been through some things and I'm like, okay, this is somebody I can keep around me. This is somebody that I can vouch for. Or maybe the person can vouch for me. Then I call you a friend.
So what is a friend to
That's
you?
what I've said.
So you from what you're saying, it looks like you have to go through something before the person
Not
becomes a friend.
something per se, but like there should be some kind of evidence that
I can keep you around.
Okay,
Okay,
you vibe, and we should have like aligned values.
No, am I a friend?
Yes, you are. You know that whoever I talk to about this ask me the same question right after. Yeah.
So,
Can you be friends with someone who is an opposition to your beliefs? Let's say you believe in God, you believe in what else? You believe in, I don't know.
okay, so
But when I read out this question, it was God I was thinking about.
Okay, good. So let's answer that first. Even with morals, I don't think.
Morals.
Yeah,
too.
so I don't think so, because no hate or no shade on the other religions, but with me, God is like the center of my life. And if you're my friend, as I said earlier on, we should have a vision. We should be going somewhere.
Yeah.
And I would come to you once in a while to discuss my relationship with God. So if we are not like in alignment with that belief, I don't think I can come to you to talk to you about my beliefs, like God, my relationship. Because once in a while, obviously, you would need someone that you would have to, talk to about
Yeah.
these things. Because I mean, the journey is not that
You
easy.
see,
It's
oh.
tough a little,
but
but
what if the person is like, let's say Islamic, but
yeah,
then they are cool. Like when you talk to them about God, like they respect your
yeah.
beliefs, then you also respect theirs, so you guys can communicate in such manner.
Yeah, that's fine. But if we are talking about friendship, I mean, you can call such people, I don't want to say acquaintance because acquaintance will be a bit below the line,
Mm-hmm.
right? But okay, yeah, you'll be considered as a friend, but not that friend.
Yeah,
Because I don't only need you to respect my beliefs, I need you to add value to
to
it.
it.
So if I'm talking to, okay, if I come to you, Nora, I've been struggling to pray, I've been
Mm.
struggling to spend time with God, and you're a Muslim, you
So you
can't
can, yeah,
really
you can
add value to
relate.
that aspect of my
Yeah.
life. Like, I need someone that can talk to me, someone that can, like, make me come back to my senses if I'm doing something wrong, right? In that
In
line.
that line,
Exactly.
yeah.
And for someone who doesn't believe in what I believe, you can't like straighten me like that.
So do you
Do you
have
get it?
like maybe let's say can we have like group of friends where like this one is like my church friend, like I
It's
think
not
I
supposed to be
think
that
I
way.
think yes, it's not supposed to be, but I think I have something like that. Like I
Okay.
have people
So you
that
have
are my
your church
friends.
friends, you have your buddies.
Yeah, like
Oh wow. I
like
see.
I think I believe I have people like that in my life where I know this person I can go to when I want to talk about God and all. But this person, if I go, it's not that the person wouldn't understand me, but the person can bring in any views that will help me grow in
Yeah.
my Christian life. But the
Well,
person is my friend, all right.
yeah,
It's just that
I get
the
you.
interest is different. Yeah.
Yeah, I think we all do have people like that, but
Yeah.
it's not supposed to be the situation, okay? Because if we are to like really take the matter of friendship very even in scriptures, like I don't want to be,
Yeah.
but even in scriptures, if someone is your friend, it's supposed to be like an all weather something,
Yeah.
okay? We have Abraham in the Bible. They said Abraham is the friend of God.
Prophetess,
Right?
okay.
Like God could go to Abraham and tell him everything about like his plans, what he
Mm-hmm.
wants to do. Even with Moses, we see the same thing. So it's not as if okay, if it's only about issues of Israel, then God will go to Abraham,
Mm,
and maybe if God has other issues, you go to someone else. It is not supposed to be that way,
yeah.
but I mean, we find ourselves in like a society
Where
where
you
sometimes you just have to compromise.
yeah.
Okay, so
And
I
sometimes too, I think per the lifestyle you show, some are going to curve in. That's
yeah.
if they are very much. I have friends, but I don't think they are that much not into God. Everybody is like, all my friends are Christians. That one day I can vouch for that. But maybe if let's say I want to talk about this part of the Bible, I have people I can discuss about this chapter of the Bible with. And there are some people that I'm like, oh, God did this for me. Oh, we thank God. That's fine. But like when it comes to discussions of like in-depth discussions and all of that, then maybe they can't be there or something. I don't know if
Yeah,
you get
I
me,
get
but they are
you.
all like inclined to
Yeah, so
Christianity.
then that brings us to another matter, levels of friendship.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they can be your friend, all
But
right. Once
there's some people that you can discuss the word of
yeah.
God with, but they are not really, really close friends. Or
So those people are not your friends.
yeah.
Yeah.
Huh?
But if I can just
Yeah,
if I
Bible
no no no
with but not steady partners.
probably
Okay,
if I
yeah,
can
that's
just
true.
meet you and discuss the word of God and it ends there. Do you get
Okay.
it? Even in SHS, no, it's not SHS. Even in university, I had like group of friends, study groups. We
Yeah.
meet,
We
we
steady. We
study.
are done.
That's all. But in the study group, I had friends. I hope they don't see. In the study group, like I had people I could go to, talk to, cry on, like all that. But I couldn't do that with, like,
All of
yeah,
them.
exactly. So, and there are levels.
Definitely.
Yeah. Which level am I in?
Wow. Friendship heartbreak and relationship heartbreak, which is
Don't mix it.
more
Don't
painful?
mix it.
Which is more
I
painful?
think relationship. Yeah,
Relationship?
hear me out.
I don't think
No,
so. I
hear me
beg to
out.
differ.
No, because for me, right? Maybe some people say friendship heartbreak. Hear me out. For me to like get into a relationship with you, like serious relationship, we
Mm-hmm.
have to be very good friends. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm losing the two. That is why
Okay,
it
for
hurts.
me, friendship is like, I'm not expecting you to break up with me. Like relationship,
Yeah.
I get it that it may come along the
Hey,
line.
dear. No.
But
Me,
let's
no,
say,
no, no.
Geraldine, you and
Me,
I, we should. Hey, I'll,
no. Relax. No, Nora, the difference is that I'm not getting to know you on a romantic level.
yeah,
Yeah, we can sort that out. But for someone that I have there too, do you get it?
yeah.
Like you are my friend, you're not only my friend, but you are my partner. If I'm to lose someone like that, it will really hurt.
It will hurt, but
You still
but
have
relationships, like we understand that those things can come along the
and
line.
no. Okay, well, yeah, we do, but you said for friends you don't expect you guys to break up. Me
No,
too for a relationship, I don't expect us to break up. So it's the thing. Yeah, I expect us to
fair
date
point.
and
And
marry.
marry.
Yeah, so if you
Eh,
break up, then yeah.
but
Yeah. Have I answered you?
no, no.
You just
Listen, relationships.
mm,
It's a general view that relationships can end, right?
it is not
And
my
so
view.
no,
That is
we
what you
all
don't
date.
want to understand.
We date to marry. Fine.
No, not
But in
everyone.
marriages, there are divorces. Like
Hey,
yeah,
Nora, no. Never mind. Continue. I'm listening.
but I'm just trying to paint the picture where we understand that this can come along the way. But with friendship, most of the time when you enter into friendship, you don't really expect it to end, do you?
No, I
So
don't.
so
So,
okay.
oh, what do you want me to say right now? You want me to say, okay,
So you
yeah.
don't.
No, like I'm
And so
trying
you
to
prove my
also,
point.
no, I'm trying to also make you understand that as a partner, you're also my friend. So it still comes down to what you're saying. Do you get it?
Okay.
Maybe the difference is that for you, relationships, you have an idea behind your head that okay, this might end.
No, I don't start it knowing it might end. But when it's going to end, you know.
Yeah, you know, but I
Exactly.
mean that's
But
the
for
same with
you know
friendship.
how friendship heartbreaks work? It just comes as a flash. Like
I
you
know
don't expect it
someone.
from
I
anywhere and it
had
just
a very
happens.
very good friend. Like I can't stand somewhere and say something bad about this person.
Mm-hmm.
Like a very good friend since I think SHS, right? I met him when I was in
SHS.
SHS, and you don't know. I don't think you know the person, but all of a sudden last year this guy's not talking to me.
Just like that.
Yeah, just like that. And I really did not understand why he wasn't talking to me, right? I tried reaching out, tried getting other people to reach out to him. He
Jordan,
was
you have
just,
golden eyes.
oh,
My
Nora.
goodness.
I know, my eyes are pretty.
You're
Yeah,
so pretty. I've
you're
not
getting
noticed
distracted.
this.
You're getting distracted.
Okay,
Yeah,
let's
so
go on.
I tried getting people to reach out to this friend because I felt our relationship was that deep that
Mm,
I mean, what could come up?
yeah.
Why are you ignoring me? Like, if I've done something, let's talk about it. Because, yeah, it didn't work, right? And I don't know if I've still not processed it, but I'm not feeling it.
Mm,
Do you get it? Mainly because I feel I've tried reaching out to
yeah, and
you
you've done your part.
exactly. And, well, I wouldn't say I've gone through heartbreaks before, right? But the pain I felt in the heartbreak is not the same as this. I don't know if you're not
Yeah, I
understanding,
get you.
right? Yeah, but I know I was kind of disappointed with how he handled
Okay,
things,
I think
right?
friendship heartbreaks is more about disappointment than feeling pain.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's
exactly. That's the
true.
thing.
It's like, I didn't expect
Yeah,
this.
you feel disappointed because you're
Yeah,
like, okay, we've gotten to this part. Like, why
yeah,
are you acting the way you're acting?
yeah.
But relationship, there's something I don't know. There's something different. You feel,
Okay,
you feel the
something
pain.
different.
Do you get? But right now, ask like if the guy is to come back, I'll give him that listening ear. Like,
Yeah.
okay, so why did you leave me for a whole year? Do you get it? But I didn't really feel much.
Yeah, I think
Do
I
you
get
get
your
it?
point.
Yeah.
So this topic, this topic is very dicey because there are some people who just refuse to understand. So you know that thing where we are both in high school. You know, in high school we have no choice but to relate. So
Mm-hmm.
obviously you are going to see me every time. You are going to talk, that kind of thing. And then we graduate. We are in uni. We are both trying to figure out. Even in uni, maybe you still be talking with a person frequently. But then after uni, somebody is trying to figure out their lives. Like we want to settle, want to know how to
You want to
make money.
settle?
No, I don't settle financially. Please, let's relax. Settle
Yeah.
financially. before the other one you were thinking about.
Okay.
And all of that. Like we are trying to, keep our lives stable until what next? And then somebody will come to you and text you that, hey, you there, you dog me, oh," as if you're not doing anything. So
Those people,
so that's why.
you have to tie them and put them in fire and let them burn.
So this
That's all I have
that's
to
why
say. Yeah.
that's where this question is coming from. So this one says, how do you cope with inevitable distance in friendship that comes with growth or change in location? So let's say after high school, a friend travels outside the country. It's normal for there to be distance, but
Mm-hmm.
then there are people that don't understand that,
Yeah.
and sometimes to effort. Let's say we are friends, I travel, you travel, I'm still keeping in touch, but you're not reciprocating it. I'm like, okay, let me just,
Mm.
because like as a main kwan, I'm in Maui. So what do you think about that?
I think you've answered the question.
I've answered the question.
Yeah, so with such situations, I just think they have to communicate,
Mm,
right? Communication is very key, and understanding also. So you need to understand what
understanding
I'm communicating, and I also need to understand what you're communicating,
and
okay?
understanding the
And
situation also.
exactly. And the thing is that you have to also decide, when you are in a relationship with someone, not only like friendships, like you have to make decisions.
Mm-hmm.
That's like the main thing. You have to decide, do you still want to continue this? Okay. So probably you guys were very good friends in SHS, in university. Now life has happened. Everyone is trying to figure their lives out. You have to decide, do I still want to continue this friendship? And if I'm continuing, why am I continuing? Do you
And
get
what
it?
effort can I put into it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
After deciding, you would know what to do. So
true.
if that communication is not like, if they don't have this conversation, that okay, so right now, what are we doing next? Are we going to continue
Oh, you
this
are saying they
friendship?
should actually have a
Yeah, they should
conversation
have.
where,
Yeah, I think we really undermine a lot of things, and it's something I realized last year, this year, that there are certain things that you have to be very vocal about. There are certain things that you have to voice it out. Because honestly, no, I can't read your mind.
yeah.
That's something we have to understand, that even with the least things you think about, like someone can't read your mind. So if you want to put in an effort, you have to say it. Because how else will the person hear? Do you get it? You have to like sit down and decide.
So when does the conversation come in? Is it when you notice there's like a fallback
Yeah.
or just
So
like that?
with me like this, if I notice that okay, life is happening, we are both doing our stuff, me like I overthink sometimes, right?
Okay.
So in I would want to put myself in that position or that situation where I wouldn't overthink myself out of the friendship.
Mm.
So me, when it comes to these things, I've learned to be very vocal about it. So I wouldn't even wait for us to like start separating before I'll bring it in. I'll
So
ask
you are
you.
just going to
Yeah, like
bring
I
up the
am that
conversation.
proactive in that sense. I'll bring it up.
Wow.
Yeah, it's something I really learned last year into this year, that you would have to sit down with a person, decide what do we
Is it that
want
I don't
next.
take friendship
Oh
seriously?
no,
Because
it's just something that helps me. Cause me, I
okay,
overthink. If
okay,
you don't talk to me for some time, I can overthink my like the whole situation, and I'll be like, okay, this person doesn't want to be my friend
okay.
again,
I
and I'll
think
give you the same energy.
yeah, I think I'm going to do that when I realize a fallback is here.
Honestly, unless the friendship, me,
You
I'm
don't
not. Yeah,
really,
I'll just leave
yeah,
it for it. But if
yeah,
it's something that,
important to
yeah,
you.
I'll be very intentional
Yeah,
about
that's
it
true.
and have
The
that
friendship has to
conversation.
be important. If
Yeah,
it's not, don't
can
waste your
just let it
time.
go.
Eh. Should you expect a friend to be always available? Are your feelings valid if a friend doesn't show up for you when needed?
I'm not expecting a friend to be always available. The question is,
Yeah,
are you always available yourself?
exactly.
Yeah. If you there are certain things that if you think about it and you can't do it yourself, you shouldn't put that expectation on
Mm-hmm,
someone.
mm-hmm,
We are human beings. Like
mm-hmm.
we all have stuff going
On in
on.
our lives.
Exactly. There are days where I just don't want to come out for the sun to shine on
You
me.
see.
So why should I expect someone to be always like nah?
Okay, so the next question is where like are your feelings valid if a friend doesn't show up for you when needed? Like, let's say your graduation, your friend doesn't come.
My
That one day I
graduation.
don't see anything.
My
But
graduation, some of my friends are actually pissed that I didn't tell them I was graduating. Because honestly, I didn't see it as a big deal, right? It
yeah.
was just the people around me at that particular time. I was like, you know what, and when you're preparing for those things too, you might say something about it. So they knew I was graduating like a particular
Mm,
day. But other friends didn't know. And I really didn't see it as a big
big
deal.
deal.
Yeah, I didn't tell them about it. So when I was posting, they were like, "Oh wow, like you had your graduation, you didn't
I
tell
didn't
us,
tell.
first come and support." I was like, "Oh, you guys are
Oh.
nice." So, something like that. I don't know.
So that brings us to the rates. Like some people view some things higher than you
Yeah,
probably do. So
yeah.
let's say I'm not feeling well, and then we are both on campus. You are my friend, and then you don't come and visit me. I'm going to, how do I put it? I'm going to feel some way. Let's say you're a close friend.
Mm,
I'm going to feel some way, but I'm going to weigh the circumstances. Let's say you are having your midterm exams. You are busy, like Usiadi and
in
all of
Legon,
that.
we call it medicine.
Midterm.
Yeah.
She's busy and all of that. But here's the case. My somebody told me that the things, not somebody, one thing I've learned to understand whilst growing up and in friendship, especially in friendship, is that there are some things you do for somebody, the person doesn't value it like that. Like so the person won't reciprocate it in that same manner. So if you want a reciprocal friendship, then you should go for your kind of people.
Yeah.
People that, let's say I love gifting. I'm going to go for friends who also love gifting.
Yeah,
Do
okay.
you understand?
Yeah.
I
So
give. It's not that
you
I'm
you
giving you.
discuss your love languages in the friendships as well. Love language is not always for relationships, also for
I've never
friendship.
discussed that in a friendship before. I
Okay.
just spoke most of the
I
time.
have. I have this. Hey, that means
But what
some
I was
will.
saying, but I was saying was, even if my friend was writing made sense, and I would understand that maybe that's why you couldn't come by,
Yeah.
I would make time after
Yeah.
writing the paper. I would make time to
That's why
come
you
and
have to
see you.
discuss your love language. I'm not cutting you short, but Valerie, my sister,
Mm-hmm.
we've been siblings for. Yeah,
Since birth.
since birth. But there was something I realized. I don't know how I realized that at that age, right? But there was something about Valerie and I that were siblings, but we're not friends,
Mm,
and it was always some way toxic for me. It was like sometimes you do something, she doesn't like it, that whole siblings fight, right? So it got to a point I wanted to understand from her point of view.
mm-hmm.
Because I remember when we were in primary, something happened, and I thought I was defending her, but I was doing the opposite
Opposite
actually.
of.
And by the time I realized, it was too late, and she was very hurt. So it was something that growing up, sometimes she would just go back to it, say it, all that kind of thing.
Mm,
So I was just trying to like understand whatever that was going on. And I came to that realization that Valerie and I, we are not friends. We are
we are
siblings.
siblings.
And we went to SHS where we just had ourselves. In SHS, like for me, I was fortunate to be with my sister.
Yeah, you were
And
very
yes,
fortunate,
and
trust
it's
me.
something that like okay, you guys go, you're in the midst of a lot of strangers. You have no option than to fall back on the person you already know. So it was
Mm-hmm.
in SHS I started building my friendship with
With
Valerie.
Valerie.
And it was very intentional. It was very
It was
conscious.
actually evident.
Yeah,
It
so
was.
during that period, I used to ask her like what do you want, what do you think about A, B, and C? And that was when I
Mm,
started understanding her point of view. So I realized that Valerie wasn't a bad sister. I was the one not understanding her.
yeah.
And she also asked me the same thing. So there are days where something will happen. I'll show up for Valerie. She will show up for me. I remember in SHS sometimes we can fight. So my sister and I can fight. But when Valerie has a fight, I'll go and defend her.
Yeah.
After we'll continue our fight.
Yeah.
Because she made me understand that she likes it when I show up for her. Do you get it? How did I even get here? So yeah, you have to be
So
like intentional about the friendship. You have to ask the person. I don't know if
so
I'm
that's
extra,
no, you're not. So that
but
means friendship is actually needed in every
it
relationship.
is. That's what I was
Every
talking about from this.
relationship.
Sometimes you expect certain things from people and you don't tell them,
Yeah.
and they are not aware. So they would
But what
obviously.
if you expect it all right? You've gotten to know the person to an extent where you realize that this is just not something the person values. So no matter how you voice it out, it can't be reciprocated because
Yeah.
it's just not the person's attitude, and they are not. If they are not ready to change for themselves, they are not going to change for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you
Yeah, I
get
get
that?
you. So I was
So I
telling
feel like in such instances, there's no point in voicing out. You just have to
you, no,
set your boundaries or
you
something.
have to, because I always give people the benefit of the doubt.
Mm-mm.
Then again, they can't know everything. Maybe
Yeah.
it's not a big deal for them. If you've had that conversation like once, twice, and the person is still acting the way they're acting, then you understand that that is how they are. And if it's something that it's like very, it's a big deal for you, then you know that you can't continue,
Yeah.
right? Because if you know that this particular thing, if you do it for me, like I'll be very happy, it's a big deal for me, and I've told you and you still don't want to do it, then I'm sorry, we can't continue because it's a big deal for me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And the people, like I was telling one of my friend this the last time that, like, you have to be accountable to yourself first before anyone else. So the person has voiced it out to you. I want this, that you are not doing it. What are you going to do about the situation? If you don't know what to do, if you can't be accountable to yourself, then there's no need for the friendship. Yeah, because yeah, it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Agree. Getting into a relationship and cutting.
With your friend.
No,
I know
relax.
advice.
No.
Sorry.
Wow. Getting into a relationship and cutting down the time you spend with your friends to spend more time with your partner. Is that okay or necessary?
Yeah, I don't know. But me, I
I
like
think
my
it's
partner. My partner.
yeah, I think it's very to an extent.
Because honestly, if you put my partner in with my friend, I'll choose my partner. I don't want, I'm going to kiss.
You're not going to cuddle
I
me.
want, no.
You're not going to cuddle me.
But yeah, I'll choose my with that. I'll be a bit biased.
so
I'm a
so
lover
so you
girl.
see there are some kind of people that immediately they enter into relationship like this. They don't know
You
you
can, you're like
again.
that. You, yes.
Abba,
I remember when Nora got a boy. Hey, you not hear from Nora. Yes, when the boy vanished, they
our
started
see
streaking me
our
again. For real, because we used to streak, and all of a sudden, Nora stopped streaking me. And she's like, she has the boy. I'm like, oh, I'm so happy for you, because yeah, I'm happy for my girls.
but we used to text
We used to
too.
text, but we weren't streaking. But when the guy left her, then she started streaking me.
But right now you're not streaking and I don't have
You
a
streak
man.
me once in a while.
Babes, I don't remember the last time I
I
streaked you.
remember
What was that?
it was when you went to the poolside. Tell me I'm lying.
Poolside? Which poolside?
The place is tell me I'm lying. Oh, but with such like a situation, honestly, I'm going to choose my man over my friend. But if it is something that will bother my friend, we have to talk about it.
So you believe cutting down your
Sorry. Once I'm spending time with my partner, go and sleep.
so you believe cutting down time from your friends is necessary?
I'm not saying it is necessary. It depends on your timetable and your schedule.
There are some people that they are like, okay, these days is girls' time.
Oh yeah, you respect that,
Yeah.
but it's
Do you know
not.
that? Do you know that girls actually take time to cut down time, but boys
They
don't.
don't.
Oh,
I see
Charlie,
they're going
babe,
to
my
marry their
boys are
bros.
calling me. Oh, babe, my boys are calling me. I have to go to the boys. Matter.
Go and marry
I'll
your
become, you
boys.
see, oh, I'll become one of your boys, whether you like it or not. You are staying here with me. Why would I not spend time with
Right.
my friends and you want to get spend time with your friends?
But I think with girls, it's a bit understandable. I've not been in a friendship where maybe spending time with my partner has
Yeah,
bothered any of my
yeah,
female friends. I've not been there before, so
yeah.
I can't really say much about
I've
it.
also not been there
But if it
before.
is a problem, you guys, I always say just talk about it. Because
Yeah.
you realize that whilst you talk about it, there's actually no problem. It was just
You
like this
see, oh,
misunderstanding.
you
So
see, oh,
just
you
clear
see.
the air.
There are lots of situations that can be avoided with just communication.
Yeah. And
Because a lot of
understanding.
situations are brought about through misunderstanding. The
Yeah.
person says something you didn't understand.
Because why are
Take
you
it your
pissed if
own
I'm
way.
going to spend time with my guy and I'm not coming to see
I've
you?
never had that situation before.
Yeah, me
Because
too.
me, I'm always the one without the guy. My friends are always
It's
in
true. No,
relationships.
but no, I shouldn't have said that. It's true.
It's true. Maybe that's why you don't have a problem.
Yeah. Maybe when we get there, we'll know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the last question though.
Oh, so we are done.
How you are done?
So now I'll watch the video
We've come to the end of this.
of our show.
Thank you so much for having me. Mwah. And I have a gift for you. A car? Hey, Geraldine, I wish over my head. Right now, I'll be gifting my friends cars.
Where is it?
Hey, let me get it. Let me get the gift.
This is not a car. Is it a car key?
It's like, my car key, they say car key, but car, they say car. Can you imagine? So,
Oh. Is it coffee? Oh, they're so cute. Give me a hug. I'm that type of person that anytime I get these stuff, I'll
You
wear
like
it
it?
still. Yeah.
oh, she's putting it on now, and it fits. Oh,
Thank you very much. Who did it? You did it yourself. Or you
no,
got
I
it?
bought it.
Thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
What?
So yeah, that's to say thank you.
Oh, I didn't bring any
for honoring
gifts
my
for you.
matter.
Oh, there's a note. Hi, baby. I like it when you call me baby, though.
Oh,
Thank you for. Hey, your hand is Laura. Sorry. Thank you for showing up and. Oh, I love you too. You know, I still have the notes you wrote for me.
For real?
Yeah, I still have it.
oh.
I'm a nice person. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we've come to the end of this video. I don't know what to say, but I hope you enjoyed it. Because we enjoyed it.
Subscribe.
Listen to it
Yeah. And like it.
and share.
And get your friends to watch it.
Yeah, get your friends to watch it. The friends that you have issues with that you don't know how to voice out, just crop the part, screen record the part you want them to know.
And shade them. Post it on your
And-
story and tag them. Let them know that you're shading them in public.
Shade?
Yeah.
I wouldn't use shade. Just
Shade.
shade. Just shade.
Bye.
Bye.
Mwah.
Mwah.
What's a shade? What's a shade?
Yeah.